Hello, welcome to the Next to Baby Shark podcast. I'm Kerry.
And I am Austin.
Okay, the first thing I want to talk about, Austin,
Yeah,
is how you know your picture on
tell us a story.
Discord, the
The
cat.
cat. Oh, hey, you changed yours to a cat.
Yeah, yeah. Aren't cat pictures just like the best thing ever?
They really are.
like, like, what would the internet be without just cat pictures? Like,
It probably. Well, let's see. The internet started what in like nine or like really like
like commercial, like when it got popular.
yeah, like when
Probably,
it started becoming like an everyday in-house thing was like 90 what like 94, 95,
I
something like that.
yeah, I'd say probably mid to late
I
90s.
think I think without cat pictures and videos, the internet probably would have been
Like
6 feet under by 2000,
yeah, I was gonna
2001
say
maybe.
like fucking what is it called? What was the first like cat thing? Like the thing that was around like when Numa Numa was popular.
There's well, I mean, there was like Icon has cheeseburger was one of the first really popular like cat
Yeah,
memes. Nyan Cat was
Nyan
going
Cat
for
was
a
not.
while.
Oh, Nyan Cat was not early 2000s though.
No, that was probably like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, there's one specific video I'm trying to think of, but I can't remember.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
yeah, the cat pictures are just great. Like the one that I, the face on the one that I
Yeah,
made my
it
profile
looks so
picture.
surprised.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna post the other one I was debating using instead.
Okay,
I'm gonna post it in our chat. Hang on, and
okay,
I'll put this I'll put this in the chat, or I mean in the description or whatever.
nice.
That's the other one I was considering.
That one looks very unamused.
He's ready to make a deal.
Yeah.
There was so many. Like I wanted to, cause my Discord picture for a long time was Kyoko, Kirigiri. So I was like, all right, I need to retire the Kyoko avatar for a while, which I'll probably end up going back to, but for a while. So I was like,
I've had
God,
Oh, I was gonna say I've had my cat photo for a long time. I might end up changing it at some point because like this is my Discord picture, this is my Steam picture, my YouTube picture. Pretty sure it's my Twitter picture.
it's a pretty good picture.
It is.
But the like I just spent like an hour searching cat pictures on the internet
Just
because I
looking at
want
cat pictures,
yeah because I
using your
wanted to
time wisely.
figure out one that I wanted to use. This is actually one that I did use for like a day, but I ended up changing it because somebody else said, "Why aren't you using that one?" This was the one I was using. This one was really funny because it was a GIF.
Let me load it. Oh yeah. Oh, the cat getting messing with a vacuum cleaner.
yeah,
That's funny.
that's so funny. But yeah, just like cat pictures are just so great.
They really are.
Oh man,
Copy and paste. Now I'm looking at cat pictures.
quality, quality video game discussion right here.
Exactly. And great discussion for an audio podcast.
Yeah, well, I'll put either in the video, like part of the video, or in the description. One of those will have all
You'll
these
link
images.
you'll either show or link it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
either put it in the video or I'll link it in the description. So if it's not on the screen right now for you, check the description. It'll be in there. Um, but yeah. So did you happen to read the article I wrote like a week or two ago about the internet?
I saw it. I don't think I've read it.
Okay, read it after this, cause uh, that was probably my favorite article I've ever written on Baby Shark. And
Really?
yeah, here I'm gonna link it to you. You don't have to read it like right now, but read it
Okay.
after we're done. Um,
Okay.
because it's like think about what impact the internet has had on like
Right.
human relationships.
Well, I was actually reading a book. Let me pull it up because I forgot I remember what it's called. It's called Tubes: A Sinner to the Journey of the Internet, and it's like how it's funny that we're talking about this because I just started reading this book a couple weeks ago. It's about like what the internet is physically and like how it works. Let me give you the author. It's Andrew Bloom,
I'll have to check.
Blum.
I'll have to check this out.
It's only a couple bucks on Kindle, but it's really interesting because like literally the internet is just a giant like grid of wires that goes across the entire world. Like if you're talking to
All right.
somebody in the UK, you're talking to them through a wire that runs along the ocean. Like it's insane, and it goes a little bit into the history of like when the internet started, like where it started, and all that stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out then. But like, it's like
But
the
yeah, you're
internet
like
is so great because it brings like obviously there is the toxic side of the internet where people use their anonymity for like hate speech and all that. But
right, like
like
trolls and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, but like for the wide majority of people, like the internet is such a great place because you get to
I mean,
meet
it literally
people.
connects people from all over the world with
Yeah,
each
and
other.
you have to meet the person before you like see them. So like a lot
Hmm.
of like people judge somebody's sexual orientation a lot. Somebody people like racist, all that kind of stuff. Well,
Yeah,
on the internet, like that isn't apparent to you until you get to know the person. Like the way that
right,
you meet somebody, you have to judge them based on their character because you don't know what they look like. You don't know what their like I said, sex is, their gender, their race. Like
right,
you have to meet the person like behind the username or whatever, so that you can make like all these crazy unique friends that you would like never expect to ever even like talk to in the real world
right.
because like they're also just put into the cat picture so it completely derailed me.
Oh,
you
that's
should
a good
make
one.
you should make a Discord picture of that.
Yeah,
If the cucumber or whatever won't fit, just the face of the cat.
I'm gonna save it as cat cumber.
Cat cover. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Really is like how the internet brings people who you would never think would
Right,
get together, and that's so because like I have friends that are slightly younger than me. I have friends that are like 20, and then I have friends that are like 40, and like you would never expect that
right.
outside of the internet. Like you wouldn't just see me hanging around some like 40-year-old, like, hey, this is Kevin, and he's like a foot taller than me.
Right.
But
It's so weird because it's an entirely different culture. It almost feels like it's a different world,
yeah,
and like it follows different rules than in like the real world and that kind of stuff. It's really fascinating when you think about it, and like I feel like not many people probably think about it because we're just so used to it.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
here's another good one. There's gonna be so many
there's
photos
so
in
many
this
cat
video.
pictures in this description
Yeah.
or the video. I haven't decided which yet, but is that Trump's face? That
No, I
looks
don't
like
know who that
Trump.
is. I don't know who that is.
That looks like Trump with less wrinkles.
Oh, that's John Cena.
Okay, I definitely I see that. I see the John Cena.
That's pretty great. John Cena's face on a cat.
Yeah, but yeah. So like, obviously I'm a loser, and I play games like all the time, like all day, every day. But
Nice.
so I found this Reddit. That Reddit's another great example of like place where the internet gets together.
Yeah.
It's called uh Gamer Pals.
Gamer pals. Is
Yeah,
it?
it's a Reddit, and like you can go on there and like find people who like want to play the same games as you. Like
That's
right,
cool.
right. So like uh, you should go like check it out real quick while I'm talking. But like you can list like who you are. Uh, you don't have to, but like there's people who say 25, male, female, whatever, and then they
Right.
list the games they want to play. So like I was like I'm still I quit Overwatch for a while, but I came back and I'm playing Overwatch again. Fun fact, I'm playing Overwatch again.
Go
Uh,
figure.
but like I was like nobody plays this game with me anymore. Like surely somebody on this Reddit would want to play Overwatch. So I made
Right.
like all these friends, and I also play Heroes of the Storm, and people were looking for Heroes of the Storm friends. I'm like, I finally have people to play these games with again. So
Yeah,
I've met some really cool people, and I even got into
that's
like
cool.
one or two different friend groups. Uh, that I again I never would have seen or even found out about if I didn't go on that Reddit. But then like there's a couple other people, just like solo people that I've been talking to, and they're also really cool. But yeah, I'm a loser.
There's a lot of like this subreddit's really active too. That's cool.
Yeah. There's a post like if not every hour, within every like 3 hours.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's UK.
And it's all platforms: PC, PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah, there's some Switch on there, but not very much.
Right.
But yeah, it's mostly those three. But yeah, it's a great place. I've already made like a really good friend from it, and
I'm gonna have to subscribe.
yeah. But yeah, one of the I wrote this in the article, so you can. I'm not going to explain it a lot. You can just read it. But like, I think the first time that I realized like stop doing this while I'm trying to be serious.
Keep talking.
I think. Again, I did write this in the article. I think the first time I noticed that like the internet was like real, like the people that you're talking to are like real people that have like actual things and not just usernames of like people. Like for instance, in Halo, back when we played Halo all the way in the day, where it would just be like we're shooting the enemy team, where you have two people on our team, and then you go to the next game.
Right, it's like you just see them as avatars in a game. You don't really think of them as real people because you don't
just
see
see
them.
and you just see a screen name. So I think I'm sure you will probably agree with this. I don't know if you have an earlier example or not, but I think the first time I really noticed that like the internet's a real place where you make like friends with real people was probably Alyssa.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that because like that was like, I mean, it was a really like good relationship, and like a strong relationship that's more than just getting on a game and playing a random game. We actually got to talk to her, get to know her, meet her, uh, and like when you think about it, it's kind of weird because it's like, she has a different life, she lives in a different state, and you don't really ever think about that when you're playing with a bunch of randos.
Yeah, when you're just like playing like Team Slayer or whatever on
Yeah.
Halo, you don't really think stuff like that, like you said, like talking to them outside the game or whatever. And that's why I think I like that Reddit, is because I don't meet them from the game. I meet them from that Reddit, and I had to talk to them before I play the game. So like if I don't get along, not necessarily not get along, but like we don't seem to like click.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to like
sit and voice chat with them and be all awkward.
And there's some of the best people that I've met from that Reddit already. Like I haven't even voice chatted with because they're like they're shy or whatever. So like that's perfectly fine. I don't like putting people in like uncomfortable situations.
Right.
So like I let them have their like if they don't want to voice chat, they don't have to voice chat. If they want to, I'm more than happy to, because like honestly, I'm kind of loud. You know that when I play games, I tend to talk a lot.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's fun, but like I don't like making, because like for instance, I've met a few, one or two girls from that subreddit, and they're like both of them have told me like when they get on that Reddit, they get like 20 responses and like all these people trying to like.
Oh, I can believe it.
Yeah,
like every post by a guy's got like sometimes 2 replies, something like that. You get a 21-year-old female from Massachusetts, and there's like 47 replies. It's been upvoted 400 times.
Exactly, and it's just
it's kind of it's odd because like I mean that's just part of the culture, but that's such a weird culture because like can it do you
But it's just
is
like,
it really that odd for a lot of you people to like are you that desperate for a female friend and
yeah,
like
I was
is
gonna
it
say like a lot of the people on there are probably like they're not on there to like make a friend. They're probably on there to like get a date.
yeah, but like why are you going on a subreddit for like a game for gaming pals to find a date from someone you don't know what she looks like, you don't know her name. Well, you might know her name if she posts it, but like she could live, 4,000 miles away from you. Like just go outside if you want to get a
I mean,
date. Like
there's nothing wrong with like internet dating, but like going in with the
no, no,
intention to
not at all. But I think a lot of like I don't think the majority of the women on like that want a game are looking for a date.
yeah, exactly.
I think 98% of it's just guy.
Yeah, I completely agree. And like going in with the intention to do so, I think it's just like incredibly scary.
Right, like it's unsolicited and I assume it can probably be pretty overwhelming when you get like when you get a bunch of dudes that are like, "Hey, what's up?"
But yeah, so the internet's a great place. I'm really glad I found Gamer Pals. Just I hope people aren't using it the wrong way because it's been so great to me. But I definitely
Right.
think there are a lot of people who unfortunately go in with negative uh,
Intentions.
intentions. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Like
I don't know.
like I said, I've been looking for Overwatch people, and I found three or four, two of them being girls. But like I didn't just reach out to people. This was like, oh, that's a girl. I was like, hey, that person wants to play Overwatch. I'm gonna talk to
Right.
them because they want to play Overwatch.
Right.
Just like I wouldn't be surprised. As sad as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if like people didn't even want to play that game with them. They just wanted to like
Talk to them because
talk
they're
to
a
them.
girl.
Yeah,
Overall, internet cool place.
yeah, great place.
Would
Just don't
would
use it.
recommend.
Just don't use it wrong, please.
Yeah.
Use it to
I mean
actually like use it for
there
the
there
beauty it is.
there there will always be people that are
Weirdos, psychos.
yeah. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. Okay, gaming podcast.
Yeah.
Do you have? Are you playing any games lately? Like ever?
No, not like ever.
Stop
No,
it.
not
We go to do this podcast, and I'm like, "Hey, Austin, what are you playing?" And you're like, "I'm working on cars."
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't really want to. Like, I'm trying to move into, IT, which is why I've been doing all that web development stuff. But
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. Once,
well, like, there's this it's like speed school or a coding boot camp, I guess you
right.
could call it that I got accepted to. I'd have to do it part time because I'm working full time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and, after after you graduate, they say they'll help you get a job within like 6 months in whatever field you studied. And this one in particular is all coding. I mean, they have courses for iOS development, full stack web development, that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I'd like to get into that because I'm kind of tired of the car business, and also there's a lot more money in the IT business and a lot more
Absolutely.
opportunity.
Absolutely.
But you're gonna love this because it truly shows just how boring I am right now.
Okay.
The only game I've bought recently is a PC building simulator.
Have you
I,
played
and I
it?
No, because I don't have room on my fucking hard drive. I can't even download it.
Austin, you gotta fix this.
Yeah, I know.
Go buy the fucking hard drive tomorrow or the SSD or whatever. Go buy
Yeah,
it
I'm off
tomorrow.
tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Now you have it off. So there you go. Buy it tomorrow.
Yep. It's
Um.
just like I wish I had like multiple computers because I could just have a Linux machine
But why
and
do you want
a
a
separate,
Linux machine?
because it's easier to do web development stuff like with the command command
Oh,
line,
right,
command
right.
prompt
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I mean, I don't have to, but it's a lot. It makes it a lot easier. And
For
but
sure.
you know, you can't play many games on Linux. So, and I don't really want to dual boot again because I fucked my shit up.
That's how you messed up your computer now, right?
Yeah,
Dual
I
booting.
must have done something to the partition when I was doing all that, and now all I have is my 111 gigabyte SSD, which has 111 megabyte. I got enough
Oh, I
space for
turned
2 photos,
somebody's.
and that's about it.
I'm watching two of my guildies from Star Wars. I'm watching two of their streams. I got one on one stream and one on the other, and I
Nice.
unmuted one by accident. So then there's just this guy going pulling in three in the recording now.
So
Before
yeah,
before yeah before I hit mute again, I was like, oh shit.
nice. But I do check to see like what kind of games come out or are coming out fairly regularly.
Are you gonna get Borderlands 3?
Uh, I'd like to. Probably not gonna do it if I don't have people to play with or the time to play it, but we'll see. I did see that they're coming out with Marvel's The Avengers as a video game.
Yep.
I'm very interested in that.
Yeah. Um, I think with Borderlands 3 though, like, what do you think to you? What is the funniest game you've played? Like the most comedic?
Hold on, you're gonna have to
Like,
repeat that.
what do you think is the most like comedic game you've played? It's not like a comedy game. Wait,
But it has,
hang on,
but it
hang
has
on.
a lot of.
Okay, never mind, we're good. But
Okay.
it has like I thought it
A
wasn't
lot of
recording
humor.
sound. But I double checked and it is. Yeah, that just like has a lot of like passive humor to the script that like the game is
Uh,
clearly not meant to be in terms of like focus, like game focus, but it has comedy to it.
uh, the first thing that comes to mind is Far Cry. Is it 3 or 5 or 3 Blood Dragon?
It's Blood Dragon, yeah. Blood Dragon
Um,
would be the one.
but I don't know if that was. I don't think that was meant to be taken seriously at all.
Yeah, I think they said specifically that Blood Dragon was like a meme.
Yeah, it pretty much was. It was pretty funny, but I don't know.
See, the
Um,
two that come to mind for me, the two that instantly come to mind for me are Borderlands 2. That game is
right.
hilarious. There's a like there's a quest that a dude runs up to you and says, "Shoot me in the face," and then you shoot him in the face, and the quest is over, and he says, "Thank you," and it's over.
Nice.
So yeah, stuff like that. But the other one, the I still think Borderlands 2 is funnier, but the other one that is definitely up there is Portal 2.
Oh shit! Yeah, I completely forgot about that game. That is a funny game, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. The lemons, like, I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the
With the
lemons.
lemons.
Like
Such
that
a great
speech
game.
is so funny.
Right.
The
It's such a
whole
good game.
game is just so clever.
Right. And
And
it's like the story is really it's funny, but it's really good too and really fascinating.
what was who was the comedian they got to voice Wheatley? Whitley?
Ah, shit.
What is his name? He's
I
he's
knew.
he's from England or
Yeah,
whatever. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm looking it up too.
Okay, well you look it up so I don't have to type it into the mic.
Stephen Merchant.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was a Steve or a Steven. Yeah. Okay, Steven Merchant.
Yep. Apparently that dude's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah. He does stand up too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he apparently has something in his stand up about how tall he was, and there's a joke about it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched his stand up, but a friend of
Me
mine
neither.
did, and like was like,
I might have to one day.
yeah.
So did you see Nintendo Switch Lite?
I did. I'm not gonna get one, but I saw it.
Me neither. But it seems kind of cool. I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically the new.
It's a new handheld.
Yeah, like they're getting rid of the 3DS, I assume.
Yeah, probably.
And
Uh,
it's really cheap too. It's only $200.
it's only 200.
Yeah,
Oh, that is cheap because 3DSs are still. Can you look it up? How much does a 3DS cost still? New.
I
New.
think a 3DS is like 350, isn't it?
I think it's somewhere up there.
On Amazon, they're like there's one for 247, 227.
For new?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, how long has the 3DS been out? Like,
It's been out for a long time.
yeah, surely like close to 10 years, right?
Yeah, most of them are going for 200 plus. But they're not sold by Amazon. They're sold by individual sellers because I assume they don't make them anymore.
Yeah. Let's see when this came out.
Let's see. The
Yeah.
the system was released in Japan on October 11, 2014, so not that long ago.
No.
Or is that
Nintendo 3DS. That's 3DS XL that you're looking at. That must be the 2DS. Nintendo 3DS.
I was looking at new 3DS.
Yeah, Nintendo 3DS. I'm looking. Release date was February 26, 2011 in Japan. So 8 years.
Yeah.
God, do you remember when the original DS came out and everybody was
I
like,
was literally just looking it up because I was in elementary school.
"Were you
and
really?"
And I bought got it like as soon as it came out. So in North America,
Didn't that come out in
original
2006?
the original DS came out in 2004.
Really? I thought it was
Yeah.
2006.
Nope,
One of their
2004.
systems had to have come out in 2006.
I remember getting that thing and I loved it. I played like
I wonder if Wilson is available. I'm gonna see if he's online because I have a great DS story. I don't know if you've heard this story, but God, is he online? He's away. Okay. I hope he responds. I really do. There was a time, it was like right after Austin got his DS, and I didn't have one yet. He let me play it in his car. We were going to like the movies or something.
If my level keeps like getting louder and quieter, I'm sorry. My mic wasn't set up, so I'm just kind of been holding it.
Austin said, "Give me 2 minutes." Okay, so I'll leave that story until he gets here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the call real quick, just so he can be here when he's ready. You can just join. Anyway, so when I got my not 2DS, I keep wanting to say 2DS because it was like before the 3DS, but no, when I got my DS. God, do you remember when you got? Did you have a DS?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just told you I got it in elementary school.
Oh yeah, you did. What was your first DS game? Like, what was the game you got first?
I think, if I remember it right, it was the remake for Super Mario 64.
Yeah, that was a launch game, so that would make sense.
And like you remember like the multiplayer on it where you could like fight for stars?
Yeah.
I remember being like in the like after school program, like I guess it's daycare technically. Since my parents didn't get off till after work or didn't get off work till after school ended, and I would just like me and my friends would just play hours and hours every day on that thing. It was so much fun.
I remember. I think I got mine for Christmas one year.
Yeah.
Because I specifically remember playing Nintendogs on Christmas Day.
Oh, I had that too.
Did you have labs or retrievers?
I think I had labs.
I had the one with the black dog on the cover. I'll look it up. That's all I remember. Okay, yeah, here's Labs and Friends. Here's Nintendogs and Cats. Oh, that is a 3DS game. Oh, here it is. Chihuahua and Friends. No, that's not it. Where is it? I can't find it. Maybe I had Live and Friends. I'm pretty sure I have that game still. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure I still have it.
I kind of wish I still had my original DS. That'd be kind of neat to have.
I don't know where mine is. I still have Alyssa's Game Boy Advance though.
Do you really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know where it is.
You should keep it.
I was gonna
Or
give
you
it
could
back to her
message
eventually.
her. You can message her and be like, "Hey, I still have this. If you want it
I
back,
did.
it's gonna cost you this much."
I did. I told her when I found it the other day. Whenever that was, I did tell her I still had it. I was like, "You want this back?"
Nice.
Well, I found my diploma. I didn't find the Game Boy. I know it's over here somewhere. I don't want to sit here and look for it. Oh, he's here. I have a DS story I wanted to tell while you were here. It's about. Well, no, I don't want to spoil it. There's another story that has Wilson in it, so I'll tell that real quick while I assume his mic working. No, I was thinking it was when we went to Warped Tour. Do you remember when we went to Warped Tour? With
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was a fun experience where I threw up in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we went to Steak and Shake after, and
I went to Steak and Shake.
Yeah, right after. My mom drove us to Steak and Shake, and I was like, I have to go, and I threw up in the bathroom.
Nice. I don't remember that. All I remember is like the overwhelming smell of weed.
Yeah.
The entire time we were there.
That was that was pretty bad. Especially in like the Attack set. It reeked in the Attack set.
Didn't some like Buddhist guy or something like give us like a book or something too?
I think he did. It was like embrace Jesus, man.
I still have my Warped Tour ticket.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I wonder if I have mine.
It's in a box full of a bunch of stuff that Alyssa like from back when me and Alyssa were together.
Gotcha.
I literally have I it's funny because I went through it a couple days ago, going through some of my storage stuff.
Cool.
And I found 2 cans of 10-year-old Silly String. Yeah.
Why is that in that box?
Because it was Silly String that Alyssa got me.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Is it even used or is it just like sitting there?
Nope. Never used.
It's just like, here's
just
some silly string.
Cans of Silly String, yep.
Here's some silly string. Okay. I've never used it, but okay. That's funny. I told Austin there was a story that I wanted to tell, and I wanted you to be here for it. Was the time where, like, right after you got your DS, and we were going to, like, the movies or something. And you let me play it because I didn't have mine yet. And you had like 3 or 4 styluses in the car. And I lost every single one.
I remember that story.
In like a 20-minute drive. I lost all 4 of his styluses and we couldn't find them anywhere.
I remember you telling me that a long time ago. It was fucking funny. But yeah, like, not even remotely surprising.
Yeah, me neither. But like, we searched that entire car. It was not there. Another funny story that I was gonna tell about Wilson and I was, again, I think this was middle school or something. We got milkshakes. I think it was from Steak and Shake. I don't know. It was milkshakes from somewhere. And like, we had them side by side in like the cup holders. So I went to drink my milkshake, and apparently I picked Austin's up, and I started to like drink it, and he just looked at me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I looked at it and I was like, "Oh."
Just taking everybody's thing.
Yeah.
Drinking his milkshakes, losing all his styluses.
I'm a forgetful guy.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I started back on the gaming subject. I started playing GTA 5 again. For like the
Again, haven't
yeah,
you
for like the
beaten three or
seventh
four
time.
times?
Yeah, I've beat it at least 5 times.
Jesus. I mean, it
Um,
is a good game.
yeah, it's a really solid game. I like it a lot. I think a friend pointed this out to me. It's like there are no likable characters in that game except Franklin. But like, it's not that they're not likable to the point where like you don't want to play it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
weird.
true.
It's like nobody in that game is like somebody you
Like,
like.
yeah, they're
Fra-
all assholes.
yeah, Franklin is the only like good character that you actually
Right,
like. Everybody else is just a douche.
right. I
But
think I think I would have a lot of fun with GTA Online if I had people to play with.
yeah, so, see that's why GTA 4 is probably the better game, even though GTA 5 is like the better like handling and like actual relevant game. But GTA
Yeah,
4 has just like so many more like just actually likable characters that you care
yeah.
about, like
As far
me.
as story, as far as like story wise goes, like I think GTA 4 is a lot better, but GTA 5 has like more depth, I feel like.
Yeah, I liked the three main characters thing. I still like that. I think that's a really unique way to play
Yeah.
uh, that kind of game. But yeah, like Roman, Nico, Packy, all those characters, they're all like super cool. So I wish that I wish they would remaster GTA 4.
That would be
But
really cool. I would play the shit out of that.
yeah, same. Just like have GTA 4, but like have GTA Online with it,
Yeah,
which is
that'd
still I.
be cool.
Have you seen like all those RP servers on GTA
Yeah.
5? There's
Yeah,
like
I
a
have.
huge RP community.
There really is. There's a lot of Twitch streamers that do it.
Also, your mic it's like all static.
Mine?
No, no, sorry, Wilson. Why you guys gotta have the same thing?
I don't know.
Do you listen to Sum 41 at all anymore, Austin?
Not in a while.
Do you remember the Still Waiting music video
Yeah.
with Will Sasso in it? It was like,
Oh my god, it has Will Sasso in it?
yeah, it's the Still Waiting video, and he's like,
I know I've
so
seen the video 100 times. I never realized that was Will
yeah,
Sasso.
he's like, you guys smoke? And he's like, no. And he was like, well, you do now. Smoke them up, Johnny.
Yeah, I never knew that was Will Sasso.
Yeah, but where he like changes their names, like the people in the
Yeah.
band's names. We need to do
Finn.
that with you guys. Oh, okay, Austin, you're now known as Sven, and Wilson, you're known as Thurston. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the Still Waiting opening again after
Oh
we're
yeah.
done. Let's see. So anything like I said, I got back into Overwatch, and so apparently old habits die hard for me.
Yeah.
Like I just play the same 6 damn games. Not even 6. It's probably like 2 or 3.
Hey, you like what you like?
Yeah. They're adding roll queue to Overwatch.
What are they
That's
adding?
roll queue. Like
Oh,
where
like
like
it
you
rolls over.
no, like where you have to queue as a certain role. Like you have to queue as DPS or tank
Oh,
or healer. I'm
that's
sure you don't.
interesting.
I'm sure you don't play a lot of League of Legends, but they have that where it's like you have to queue as jungle or bot, ADC, whatever, all
That's
that stuff.
interesting.
Which they're making Overwatch locked into like a 2-2-2 meta where like you have to have 2 tanks, you have to have 2 DPS, and you have to have 2
Really?
supports. And like I get
I
why
don't like
people
that.
wouldn't like that, and yeah, see, like for the casual player, like I get it. They don't really want to do that, but like for me, who's someone who like cares about playing Overwatch and like wants my games to be good and not a shit show, I love it.
I think they should have a separate game type
They do.
Well, you
They're
don't have to do
keeping.
that.
Yeah, they are keeping a mode that you will be able to queue for. That isn't
Okay, because
role
like
locked.
some of the most fun times I've had on Overwatch was where like the entire team was just all healers.
Yeah, but yeah. So they said that they will leave a like quote unquote the quick play classic. That's not the name they use. Just like that's what they're calling it. Just like quick play classic, where it's just like quick play like you would play right now, where you just queue for whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, but like especially in like competitive or even just quick play because I don't play a lot of comp anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I used to, but I don't anymore. Having just that sensibility of knowing that like the game I'm joining isn't gonna be a fucking shit show, or like for me when I solo queue, I typically like I said I went on that Reddit earlier, and now I play with I play with people, but like when I was solo queuing, like I would join and it would be like instant walk, Reaper, McCree, May, Hanzo, and then
Right.
I'm like, okay, so do I want a DPS or do I want to? Or I mean, do I want to heal or do I want to tank by myself? And then the last person walks in Tracer, and I'm like, well, like okay, so either we have
Yeah.
no healer or I
When
heal
you're
alone
not
and we have five
playing,
DPS and we have no tank.
when you're playing with a bunch of randos, it's not great.
Yeah, so like I get it. Some people don't like that, and as long as there's a mode, like you said, to continue doing that, I think it'll be fine. But just like overall, I'm so happy that they're finally adding this to the game.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because it's like no one would do it otherwise. So you got to make them do it essentially.
Yeah, and like people have been very unhappy with the game for a long time. So like,
Well,
was
well,
it
it's been a
finally got?
toxic community for a long time.
Yeah, it has. Unfortunately, I think it'll get better with the Warlock coming in, but we'll see.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I've been having fun again when I'm playing it though.
Yeah. I thought about getting into Destiny 2 because we never really did play it much, but I can't download it
Did
because
I
I don't
play
have
it
any
with you?
space. So, no, you haven't played it with me.
Okay, I haven't played it since January.
Yeah, I played like the
Actually,
first 30 minutes.
I think it was February. It was January or February, and the only reason I remember that, the only reason I remember, is because I had a seizure while I was playing it,
Nice.
and I haven't played it since.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Plus, it really wasn't like it's a fun game, but it didn't like hold my attention.
Yeah, I feel like it's something that'd be fun to like, dick around in with a couple people every now and again. But
Yeah, I thought I would like to try the raids, but I've never tried a Destiny raid, like even in Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. I never got to try a raid.
me neither, because I've never had people like enough people to play with.
See, there's also people on that Reddit that like. There's a lot of Destiny people on there, so if you want to play Destiny and you want to like meet a rando and like get to know somebody,
Might have to do that.
or even
There's an 18-year-old female from Poland. Look out.
oh God, do they have any reply? How long ago was that posted?
3 hours ago, it's got 8 comments.
I'm sure she's gotten DMs too, so
Yeah.
because like I never comment, I always DM like uh no matter who it is, I just DM just because like the dumbest thing people can do, especially the girls, is put their Discord in the message.
Right.
God,
Because
I can only
then
imagine
you might as well just uninstall your Discord at that
the,
point.
that. I mean, not even like just the girls, like anybody, even the guys who like just puts their Discord right there must be like, oh my God.
Right. One of the comments is, "Hey, 17 male, also Poland, tongue out, happy face."
um, there was
Uh,
one.
I can already tell that this is going to be like a new hobby of mine.
What? Just watching that Reddit.
Yeah.
But like, the reason I DM personally is because like, I want them to know something about me before I get to know them. So let me pull up my Reddit real quick, where I'm just not like, hey, my Discord is blank.
Right.
And like, let me pull up my Discord.
Hello?
Discord. Hey!
Hey, Wilson's here.
He's here.
It's
How's it going?
how do I turn off speaker on this?
I don't know.
You are an engineer.
Yeah.
You can
These
figure
things
it
are
out.
hard.
Okay, so this was to the most recent person I sent a message to on Gamer Pals. I said, "Hi, I'm Curry. I saw your post on Gamer Pals, and I'm really looking for more people to play Overwatch with if you'd be interested in playing sometime. I mainly play the off-tank heroes, but I play someone from each role that I really love. I'm not toxic and I don't tilt. I really love just having fun. I play quick play mostly, but I also play a bit of comp if that's your thing."
He doesn't kill? Isn't that the point of the game?
What? Oh, to tilt? No. But I said, if you're interested in playing or even just talking or whatever, my Discord is Curry. Blah, blah, blah,
Wait,
blah.
are you not talking about Overwatch?
I am talking about Overwatch. I'm talking about.
Isn't the point to kill people in that?
I thought you said tilt. Yeah, it is. It is to kill people. Yeah.
Didn't he say, I'm not a troll, I don't kill people?
No, I said, and I don't tilt.
Oh, tilt. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Get your facts
Anyway.
straight, bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, that's because like, I don't like when people just say my Discord is. I want to know something about the person, and every time I've done that, like, stuff's turned out well. So, Wilson, Wilson, were you here for the stylist story?
Yes.
Do you remember
Me
that?
and Duke Nukem were.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. It was after the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Was it? Oh, okay. It was after. It was after. I thought it was before.
I was insanely. No, wait. No, this was a different movie because the SpongeBob SquarePants movie came out when the Nintendo DS did. There's a fun fact for you.
That's
because I remember I pre-ordered the DS and I was excited the whole time during that movie. And it was waiting in the passenger seat of my mom's car. I was so fucking happy.
Yeah, I do remember that. But weren't we going to
But
a
yeah.
movie? I thought we were going to a movie.
We were probably going to a movie. Going to a movie or eating, but I bet going to a movie. And yeah, every single one. It was like 3 of them.
And like,
to this day, they are not found. They're just gone.
Yeah, they just like disappeared from that car. We looked up and down that car.
Yeah, we used a flashlight. I was like, Curry, what the fuck did you do?
You probably ate them.
Like, where are they? You're just trolling at this point.
No, I had no idea.
They were truly gone.
It's something only Curry could pull off.
Do you think like maybe they like fell out of the car somehow?
I'm thinking they fell into like a seatbelt crevice or like something I was way too lazy to look into at the time.
Yeah, I mean the only
I just did a quick glance and I was like, well, they're gone forever. Thanks.
I mean,
sounds about right.
I'm pretty sure because I felt that, so I looked a little bit heavier, but no. I guess the only way they could have fallen out and like never returned was just.
Yeah, I would give you shit about that every time we would meet for like a year.
Yeah.
It was like, ooh, I wish I had my extra stylus. Oh yeah.
Like,
they're all missing.
Not only did you like have an extra stylus, you had like 4, and Curry lost all of them.
Yeah.
Yes, I bought a pack. Like, I think we were on our way from buying the pack.
Yeah, we were.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were.
We bought the pack, we
I
went to the
lost them
movie, and the
all.
pack was all gone.
They were all gone. Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
So now you're here, Wilson. Have you been playing any games lately, or do you just play Rocket League all the time still?
The Messenger, which is a fucking amazing game.
I've heard about it. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard great.
I had to travel for work today, and all I listened to was the Messenger soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
What's it about? I don't know anything about it.
There's a town that's under a curse from a demon king. It's the most
Okay.
stereotypical shit ever. But there are twists to it that I don't want to spoil. Like, really cool. Like, it switches between 8-bit and 16-bit. I don't know. Look it up. That'll do it more justice than me just rambling about it.
I'm guessing it's for the Switch.
It's for everything, basically.
Hmm. The Messenger.
But
I think
yeah,
I've
it's for the
actually-
Switch.
I think I've actually seen stuff about this before.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
I've heard
It's
a lot.
really, really
It
good.
looks like Ninja Gaiden.
Yep. It plays like the old school Ninja Gaiden, but it's actually more like Metroid.
Huh.
It's so fucking good.
How often
But yeah,
do you
that's
get
what
on
I'm doing.
Twitter, Austin?
Which
I
one?
don't.
Yeah, you, Austin Williams.
Maybe once or twice a week, if that.
Okay.
Why?
Why does Twitter give me notifications not related to my tweets at all?
That's okay. Here, you want to know why I don't fucking get on Twitter? Because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, show me the most recent tweet from the people I follow, and that's it. I don't want to see other people's tweets that the people I follow have liked.
Yeah, I don't even know how tweets fucking work. Like, every time I think I'm looking at a tweet, I'm looking at a reply of a tweet.
right.
I'm like, son of a bitch.
Or like this tweet was from 45 minutes ago, and then the
Yeah.
next tweet is from 3 days ago, and then another tweet after that's from 4
Well, I
hours
never
ago.
actually get on
Facebook
Twitter.
does.
I
Facebook
just see
does that
pictures.
too.
Huh?
Facebook also does that now, which is annoying
Well,
as shit.
I don't actually get on Twitter. I just look at like tweets, like pics of tweets that are funny, I guess.
Yeah.
Like memes.
Because that's its own mean layout, apparently. It's just taking a picture of a Twitter post and posting
Gamer
it.
Pals has a Discord channel.
What has a Discord channel?
Gamer Pals.
Oh, it does? Oh.
Who the
Due
fuck's
to the growing
that?
popularity of Discord and a handful of requests, we've decided to add a Discord channel as one of the options to connect.
You missed it, Wilson. What we were talking about, I've been getting on a new Reddit. That, like, I've made more friends off lately. And,
Here you go, Curry.
It was pretty cool. But we had our rant about that. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I think that's about all I have for today. I don't know. Is there anything else that?
I think that's really all I had too. We had like a half-hour rant about the internet.
I'm eating a Jimmy John sandwich.
Oh, is it tasty?
Yeah.
That's good.
It sounds tasty.
Do you have anything that you want to talk about now that you're here?
I just talked about it, so.
Okay. Anything else? I'll take that as a no.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out this Gamer Pals Discord, but like all I have is rules, announcements, and roles.
Yeah. I'll check this out in a second.
I can't post anything or do anything.
Podcast real quick. Thank you guys for listening. See you next podcast.
Bye.
I forgot one of the things, so hey, we're back.
And welcome back.
I got into drawing, like into art. I got a tablet and everything.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm having
What kind of
Wait,
tablet did you get?
Wacom, however you say
A
that.
Wacom, yeah.
Yeah.
WCM.
Welco?
No, shut up.
Here, I have the box. Yeah, whack 'em. Whatever.
Is it like the
W-A,
bamboo tablet or
WACOM. It's the
what kind of Wacom tablet is it? Like, does it have its own screen, or is it
no,
just
it's screenless.
okay?
I figured, until I actually have any sort of artistic talent whatsoever, I should probably just use.
Yeah. Well, I have a shit ton of art books. If you ever want to borrow any of them, I've got like figure drawing. I got a bunch of manga books, stuff like that. If you ever want to borrow any of them,
please
Ooh,
do. Cause,
I got a bunch. I got a bunch of art books too. I just bought the Art of Sea of Thieves because I like the style of the game.
God,
and
Sea of
also,
Thieves is beautiful.
right? And I also, you just got me really excited because I like art. But I also bought the Art of The Last of Us.
Ooh, that's another pretty game. I actually played Sea of Thieves for the first time when I was on that. Again, a lot of my gaming experience lately has come from that Reddit. One of the people who plays Overwatch, they also play Sea of Thieves, and they're like, "Hey, you want to try this game?" And since I had Game Pass, I was like, "Sure, why not?" That game gives me really bad motion sickness.
Does it really?
Yeah. Have you played
That
it?
sucks. Oh yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
That sucks because it's such a pretty game.
It is a beautiful game. And when we're not moving on the ship, it's fine. But like riding on that sea and just like bouncing, oh my god! I had to like go. I had to make them drive the ship, and I would go under on in the deck, so I wouldn't be moving. I just sit there.
Really?
Yeah, and like I just like not look at my screen until like we landed. Yeah, the only thing I ever contributed during that play session was we got attacked by these dudes while one of our guys was still on the ship, and then me and the other two people we were playing with, we went out onto the island to search for the treasure or whatever. This dude starts getting attacked. So one of the guys is, we had gotten the treasure, so we were like going back to the ship. So I'm swimming back, and this is still like my first time playing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I ride up, and I just see this guy in the water. I shot my gun at him, and apparently I killed him. He was like, "Thank you," and I'm like, "What did I do?" He said, "You killed him." It's like, oh, okay.
It's just like there's this seemingly intoxicated pirate stumbling around, throwing up, and then he accidentally shoots some guy.
Yeah. I would love to play that game more, but yeah. I can't.
Do you ever thought about taking motion sickness medication?
No, because other than that game and like in the car for too long periods of time, I don't get that bad motion sickness. But that game, like,
it just really fucks with you.
Really triggered it.
Huh. Well, that sucks.
I puked on myself playing Link's Awakening in the car too long.
Ouch.
When I was like 5.
Okay.
And then I kept playing.
Oh, a true gamer right there.
Nice contribution there, Wilson.
About the art, though. I can't draw a straight line.
It's hard, dude. It's fucking hard. I might have to get back into it with you then, because I like art, but like I don't know any other artists, so it's hard to keep myself motivated.
See, like
nobody.
I see all this beautiful art on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like amazing stuff, and I'm like, I want to do that, and then I go to like put stylus on tablet, and like
yeah,
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
Hey, Curry.
And like you can study art, and you can follow the lines with your eyes, and it's like no problem, and then you put the pen on the paper, and it's a disaster.
Okay. What's up, Wilson?
Do you have that Curry's 10th birthday art?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
That we put a piece of paper around your chimney, that like cone shaped thing.
Oh, I do remember
where we drew
that.
Like Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, I do remember that. I highly doubt we have that, but yeah, I remember.
I thought you posted it like within a year ago. You posted something that we drew a long time ago. Maybe not
I'll
the
I'll
Sonic.
look I'll look after. Austin, did you or Wilson rather? Did you see? Do you remember the thing where I lost my Sonic Adventure 2 battle like artwork for the game case? So I drew my own, and it was just
Oh
like
yeah,
it was just
maybe
like
that's what I was talking about.
because
I remember that.
it's just everybody was like in a Sonic ball, including like Eggman and Rouge. But yeah, Austin, I see all these like beautiful artists, and like I can see the picture I want to draw in my head,
Yeah.
but then like
Your
I
hand just
can't.
doesn't cooperate.
Yeah, and I'm just
It
like,
takes
okay, line, erase. Okay, line. Okay, erase.
like
Line.
that reminds me of like the SpongeBob and Patrick scene. The lid. The lid.
Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly. Warmer? You're on fire! You're on fire! Oh, it burns!
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice though. It's really hard. But I got a lot of art books. And you can borrow some if you want.
Yeah, I
If
would
you ever
love
want to come
to.
over and look at them.
Yeah, I would love to. I really want to get better. Like, really. It's like, the first drawing I was trying to do was like a self-portrait, like, kind of like a cartoon version with like a hat on and like one of my hoodies and stuff.
Mhm.
But like I went to draw it and like I just can't draw it. I have no idea how.
Yeah. Well, like I mean, there's a lot of like art theory and stuff like that, but like I mean, it's just like exercising. You gotta,
Yeah, you just gotta do it. It's just like, God, I know it just takes practice, but just like seeing it
when
be
you really want to
shit.
draw something and you can't.
Yeah, like I know exactly what I want to draw, but I just like can't do it. So it's really frustrating that like
Yeah.
I know exactly what I want to do, and then it's so frustrating when it just like I put the pen on the paper and it just comes out nothing like it.
Yeah. It does get
It's very
frustrating for sure.
and it's very
But
like disheartening too, because like
yeah.
I started like doing less of it lately just because like I was starting to give up.
Well, like you also gotta like you gotta make it fun for yourself. It doesn't always have to be like a job. Like I want to draw this, so I'm gonna try really hard. I mean, just doodle. Draw whatever you want. It doesn't have to look super great as long as you're doing something.
I think I'm also trying to hold myself to a higher standard too,
Yeah, I
which
do
might
that.
be a thing because like I said, there's
I
all
do that
these
too.
amazing artists that like make this beautiful art. And I'm like,
Hmm.
I want to do that too, but like it's hard for me to take like the baby steps.
Yeah, I
I just
definitely
like
know.
want to
That's
be as good as them like right now.
I have started and quit art at least 24 times. It's hard, but it's also like fun and I mean there's just like I don't know, like when you see like a piece of art that just looks so good, it just like I don't know, it just feels good. Like it makes you feel good.
Anyway,
It's really
yeah,
fun.
that's all. Okay, now bye for real now.